Hello, friends. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of questions about how to package your items to be shipped out. So I decided to make a video to show you how I package my items to make sure they get there safely. I also like to include a little thank you gift. So here I'm going to give them one of my keychains and a pocket hug in this little holographic envelope so that they know how much I appreciate each order that I receive. And I'm going to put one of my business cards in here too before I seal it up. Now I'm going to take this soap dispenser, which is the order, and wrap it in red tissue paper, which is kind of my signature thing. You can do whatever you want. I just think it is my brand and it makes my items stand out a little bit. You always want to make sure that even your packaging stands out from other people. Then I'm going to put it in this little bag that I have used a wax stamp to stamp a lotus flower on the front of it. All of these little details just really set you apart from other people selling. And I'm going to tuck that in there, and I'm going to put two more business cards and the care card inside this bag so it's all together. And then I'll just tie that off. I think that the packaging of the item is as important as the item itself. It just really makes your item stand out and gives you that little extra brand. Plus, it's more cushion for when it's being sent out. So I'm just going to assemble my box real quick. I usually put 2 or 3 pieces of tape at the bottom here just to hold it all together, make sure that nothing moves at all before I start putting any of my packaging in there. I use a few different layers of packaging to make sure that nothing gets shifted around. And my supervisor comes in and double checks all my work too, so that's great. I use small bubble wrap around my item and this big bubble wrap in the bottom and top of my boxes. The small bubble wrap is really cheap, so I just use one piece of the bubble wrap it around and tape that down good. The big bubble wrap and the brown paper that you're going to see me use, those came in my Amazon orders. And my supervisor always has to come in and check and make sure that I am packaging this stuff. It's quality control there. But anyway, as I was saying, the Amazon stuffing, the packaging that they send it in, I just save all that and reuse it because it saves a lot of money for you and it reuses that packaging instead of just going to a landfill. I think it's like perfect for everybody. Now I'm going to lay this down in the bottom of my box and make sure that I include my little gifts and a couple more business cards. The reason I use so many business cards is because if you give somebody one business card, they're going to keep that business card. But if you give them a few business cards and somebody asks them where they got their item, they've got extra business cards. They can give them one, and then it could end up being more sales. So always make sure you include more than one. I usually do about 3 or 4 in each box. Now here, I went to tape it shut and realized I did not put the packing slip in this box. I've done it before and I've had to cut the whole box open, so thankfully I remembered this time before I actually taped the whole box shut. But now I finally got it together, got my tape on there, and it's good to go. Now all I have to do is put the shipping label on the front and drop it off at the mailbox. If anybody has any questions, concerns, or better ideas, please leave a comment. Let me know. But this is how I do it, and everything gets there safely.